understand? Our dreams are shattered.
All we can do is put you in position to win. If I tell you to go out there naked, you do it.
It's you or the other guy. Win, you live, lose, you die.
Go out there and beat Army.
I'm doing the same things I wanted to do when I was 5, 6, and 7. I'm playing games.
It's that time, man. It's that time. Screw it up. Beat the side. Beat the side in here. Come on.
From behind, I'll hit you from behind.
Avalanche lost to Detroit 3-2 in the last meeting in Colorado. Right now, they've got a 4-2 lead. So Detroit will have to pump it up again. Lucky will send it into the corner. Empty net at the other end. The bad pass knocked down by Datsyuk. Taken away by Hayduk. Cleared out by Colorado for the empty netter. Yes!
A 5-2 win in the middle of February usually carries little significance, aside from the customary 2 points awarded to the winning team. However, a win against the Detroit Red Wings is arguably worth 4 points. The 2 Colorado earned, plus the 2 Detroit did not. First overall, 4 points ahead of Detroit, and 6 better than division rival Vancouver. By all appearances, the Avs were in the midst of a stretch run that would likely establish them as a favorite to win the Stanley Cup. But by March 1st, what was once a run had been reduced to a crawl, and a team that had appeared to be on the verge of breaking away from the pack was suddenly mired in an endless rut.
There's no question we're going through a slump. The bottom line is you can't panic. We can't second guess or question what's going on. What we have to do is get back to work and doing the little things that we did well for the first 50-plus games of the season that put us first overall at that point.
Thanks, you guys.
This is the Tony Granato Show each and every Thursday on Sports Radio 950, The Fan. Coach, you just said that you'd been in a little bit of a slump. Does it kind of blow your mind that you're even leading your division with the lack of offense on this team right now?
No, I think that obviously we want to play our best hockey down the stretch. Obviously, we'd love to be healthy and get everyone back in there. And just like the first day of training camp, I'm still in the same mindset that our team's built to win the Stanley Cup and that we're doing the right things to make sure that we give us our best possible chance of doing that.
Good forward.
What's up, T?
Good morning, Mikey.
I guess the biggest thing you can say is that every day that goes by for Tony, it's an experience. You gain a little momentum, then you go through a rough spot. That's where you look to the guys to bring it together, and it's a big test for a hockey club. But if you get through that test, it means at the end of the day you're a pretty good hockey club.
The other winger follows up, stays on the defensive side of the strong side wing, right?
This is really when you see what your team's made of. And all the stuff we've done along the year to build the team, to build a foundation, this is when that all comes into play.
In hopes of strengthening that foundation, the Avalanche had recently added 3 new players: Kurt Sauer, Darby Hendrickson, and Bob Boughner. The coaching staff viewed their arrival as an opportunity to inject fresh talent into an underachieving team.
Milan, Rico, 2.
Everybody's got to be playing all on the same page, and if we all do this, we're going to be in great shape.
You know what I mean? If a puck goes there, we got to have guys pursuing, okay? Like tomorrow night.
This is a big challenge for our coaching staff this next month. And I know I wouldn't want to work any different place if you're just going to sit there and push pucks around. And that's why, you know, we all have a responsibility, and, you know, we're all going to reap the benefits if we win.
The bottom line is we've got great leadership, we've got great people. We come to the rink every day with a smile on our face, knowing that we are doing everything we can to reach our goal to win the Stanley Cup. And it is done as a coaching staff. And I think that that's what's important, and I think that's what you've seen around here.
no, you're good. You don't know what time hockey is now?
What?
You don't know what time hockey is?
7:30.
I'm at the lacrosse field playing a little toss with my son Dominic. Michael's practicing now. He's got to practice for his junior high lacrosse team. And after this, we're heading to Dom's hockey practice. Don't miss, Dom. It's a long run downhill, buddy.
Okay.
Get to get a few hours with the kids. Kids had the day off school today, so. And I'm just learning how to play lacrosse.
He hasn't practiced very much, so we just toss back and forth sometimes, and he's doing really good.
Thanks, Dom. We'll get him, Dom. We'll get him.
I thought I knew where that one was headed.
Is Dom ready?
Sure, he's ready. He's fast passer. Faster than you are.
No.
Huh?
No.
He'll be the first one out, too. Quick. This is the last event today. We snuck in home after Mike's lacrosse for a little supper. Checked in on Nick and Gabby after tennis. And this will be it for the day.
White and black.
Where is he?
Right there.
Yeah, white. Orange stick.
One hand
It's
on
all
the
right.
stick.
That's what Forrest does, no problem. It's like Forsberg.
Okay.
It's like Peter. Attaboy down, back of the net.
Yeah, there was no goalie.
There are days that get long. I think mostly when the team's not playing well and you're up at night in the middle of the night trying to figure out what adjustments to make. And we were fighting it a little bit. And we went through a stretch just like any other team's going to go through in any sport. And I think in the long run, I think we learned a lot about ourselves. And I really feel strongly that our team has the best hockey yet in front of it. So we sleep well at night and feel rested and energized. And obviously down the stretch, playoffs are right around the corner. This is the time of year we all look for.
This season, brought to you by the DVD Handycam camcorder from Sony, like no other.
The number of injuries that the Avalanche has had this year, specifically to Peter Forsberg, who's having another year with injuries, is a sad story. Here's a guy that is the greatest hockey player in the world, best two-way player in the world. He makes such a dramatic difference in the way they play because he knows where to make the pass, he knows exactly how to lead a player, and he's going to make a profound difference because he makes everybody else better.
All the way down, jump and reach, 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 good, keep reaching. You don't have as hard a time remembering stomach thickness now, do you? I mean, it's a lot easier for you to keep, yeah. Perfect. Aquatherapy is one of the primary purposes to try to decrease the stress that he incurs on his body, and we're trying to address his abdominal region and his core stability.
We kind of had the same injury the whole year, so every time it's kind of flares up, we work in the pool first and then get back to the ice afterwards. And it's been working before, and I think it's going to work again.
We've done this in the past for other injuries, and it's always done real well for him.
Tomorrow night, are you playing?
Not tomorrow, no.
What are you out for?
Abdominal?
How long are you going to be out for?
A couple more weeks, I think. Takes a long time.
The injury, it's been recurring a few times this year, and I missed games. I think it's 4 different times, and it's been frustrating. You really want to be back with the guys and playing, and you know, sitting back home watching the guys play, it's hard. But I got to try to forget about it and try to get healthy and concentrate what I do and not think about the games too much.
With Forsberg's return to the lineup on hold, his teammates were looking to remedy their late season slump against division rival Vancouver.
Passion is initiating tonight. It's going at them, being the fox. Let them chase you around. No sleeping tonight, boys. This is a big game, and I expect everybody to be ready to play tonight. So leave it on the ice tonight. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about plays. Listen, you know where to go. It's not about running out of your position. It's passion tonight. Everybody's got it, and this is where we turn our last 2 weeks around. Right here, this is our defining moment. Okay? Everybody agree with that? Perfect. Let's go tonight.
It has been exciting so far. Sakic's 26th of the year, giving Colorado the 1-0 lead. The icebreaker tonight here in Denver.
Attaboy, Daddy.
Pull out by Sakic with a little room. Can't give him there. He scores again. John Sakic. 2-0 Colorado. The captain has come to play tonight. Power play time continuing. Allowed down low. Sakic scores! It's a hat trick for Joe Sakic on a tip in on the power play. What a play by the Colorado captain. Hat trick time in Denver.
Despite the heroics of their captain, the Avalanche could not put an end to their home ice woes. The Canucks tallied 3 late goals to salvage a tie, extending Colorado's home winless streak to 8 games.
Things a little delicate, right? At the moment.
Yes, they are. It doesn't feel right. Things don't feel right here in Denver right now. And with the trading deadline looming, I think everybody's a little nervous.
Vancouver, British Columbia, a picturesque Canadian city that is typically the highlight of any team's road schedule. However, as the players dine in preparation for tonight's game, they do so knowing that this could well be their last meal as a member of the Avalanche.
Trade deadline's coming up tomorrow, so you don't know who's going to do what, and the guys got to take it like that, and you just move on and you just play.
Get the inside scoop on all the deals and trades. The NHL on TSN Trade Center all day long. TSN Tuesday.
You know, it's a tough thing to deal with right now. It's part of the game, but you hate feeling like this, and you can't let it affect you. It's easier said than done, though. You want to know what's going on, and then again, you don't want to know what's going on. So it's the way it is.
There's nothing on TV. I gotta say, I'm not too nervous about the deadline. Bobby, you're banged up.
Yeah, I don't.
You already got
think
your
I'm
trade
right
in for
now.
this year.
Should be a rule. You can't trade more than twice in the same year.
The one thing about playing here in Colorado, I mean, you know, it's a step down to get traded to a lot of, you know, many other teams. But at the same time, for a young guy, might not, you know, fit in the lineup or might play a bigger role, might be beneficial for him to move on. It's not always a worst case scenario for a young guy to get traded.
That's all you could really say to a young guy. Encourage him to, you know, play his best, and you know, if that happens, usually good things happen when you're playing at the top of your game, and you know, you're working hard and you're good in the room. Good things will happen.
Send a damn message tonight, boys. We send a message.
When you're a team like this, you look to win now, and so you may have draft picks to trade, you may have prospects to trade, maybe somebody from the bottom end of your roster. And, you know, they have Worrell, they have Cummins, they have McAllister that essentially fill the same role. So if somebody's going off the roster, it might be one of those guys.
Welcome back inside General Motors Place in Vancouver for a late season battle between two of the best in the West. The Vancouver Canucks host the Colorado Avalanche in the sixth and final game of their season series. Tony Granato's had his fair share of injuries to deal with. He's had those great players, but he hasn't had them all in the lineup at the same time. There it is, boys. And you know, on the eve of the trading deadline, the suspicions that start to run through the building when somebody is absent from the lineup. There's a quick shot by Hendrickson, a nice save by Dan Cloutier. Another shot by Hendrickson. This one was blocked by Nolan Baumgartner and didn't get through. And Adam Foote takes the puck as the pace to this game starts to pick up. 9 minutes into the first period, 1-0, the Avalanche lead. On the goal by Milan Hejduk. Ryan Allen slammed to the boards by Connor Walchuk as he tried to clear the puck. Heinold bats at it. Riku Hall knocked the puck down to Heinold. Great save, rebound, they score. Connor Walchuk on the rebound. And he got it started with a great hit on Brian Allen and gets the goal to make it 2-0 Colorado.
It was one of those nights where so many things happened. It was a huge game for our team. We're playing Vancouver, in Vancouver. We were coming off a tough loss, a bad loss against Calgary at home the day before. We came out flying. I think we were up 5-0.
Steve Moore. And the onslaught continues. It's 5-0.
To go on top of that, we picked up Matthew Barnaby at that time. We also traded a few guys away.
Chris McAllister goes to the Rangers for Barnaby, and there's, you know, some picks involved.
Well, yeah. No, I'm healthy. I'm good. Yeah. I'm going to a team that wants me, and I'm going to play a lot there, hopefully. I wasn't playing here, so hopefully I get the opportunity to play there. All right. Sounds good, Don. Bye.
What do you want to say to these guys? Just
good luck, win it all. Hope you get a ringer on your finger, so good luck. That's it.
Adam Foote is back. They're now 2 for 8 with the man advantage as Brookbank's penalties expired. And it is 8-2 Colorado. Todd Bertuzzi after Steve Moore. Grabs his sweater, gives him a whack.
Tony, your thoughts on what happened? The league will take care of it, and I'm very confident that they'll handle it the best they can.
Earlier today, the league announced that Vancouver Canucks forward Todd Bertuzzi has been suspended for the remainder of the 2003-2004 season, including the final 12 regular season games, plus the entire 2004 Stanley Cup playoffs.
What happened on Monday night is not hockey. We are trying to send the right message here that this is not something we take lightly, and we want to make sure we do what we can to make sure it doesn't repeat itself. And that's what we're doing here.
So, all right, guys, what's on the table is what you see there. So the question comes, are we a better team if we do this deal in order to fulfill this goal again this year and try to be there to play in the month of June? That's the goal. It's all about identifying the needs, relying on what kind of needs do you have as an organization and trying to fill them. We have to give a great player in Derek Morris. And they're not going to trade these assets if we're not going to give back quality people. So let's not kid ourselves. And how do you see it? And how do you feel it? Is this the right piece for the chemistry? What do you think?
You know, we all love Mo, quality guy, and they were not going to do the deal without a guy like Mo. You know, he's a top-rate guy and defenseman.
You have to give up big assets, so we're giving up Derek, and if we're looking at the big picture, then we have a better chance to win the Stanley Cup with the guys that we're acquiring. I support that.
It sounds like it's unanimous as far as we are all concerned, and if you all agreeing, we're going to go for it and do it. We just got the final word from the staff. We're going to go ahead and do that trade. All right. The trading part of our job is to try to help the players and the coaches in trying to fill their needs. Okay, I'm going to call you within 15 minutes, and they'll connect everybody together for that trade call. Talk to you later, Mike. Take care. After we're done with this trade call, we're going to go ahead and pursue the other discussion that we had on Tommy Salo and entering the playoff run. David Abish has been wonderful, and we want to give Phil Soley the chance to go in the right direction in his career, and he's still young, and he's going to have a chance to play in Hershey a lot more. So the whole purpose is to do the right thing overall for the organization, but at the end of the day is to make sure that we're there in June and we play.
All right, it's you, Annie Mount. This year's a little different for me. You know, in the past years I've been called up in and out, and you never play, so you don't really get attached to the guys. But these guys are my teammates, so you know, it's something special for me, and I had a blast. So I wish them a Stanley Cup. You know, it's I had a great time. These are unbelievable guys.
Yesterday, Matthew Barnaby was a member of the New York Rangers, a team that stood 12 points outside of a playoff position in the East, despite its all-star roster. 24 hours later, Barnaby finds himself on another team loaded with talent. But this one stands second in the West and boasts legitimate championship aspirations.
Yeah, you filled out a lot of these. Just do the first few, and then we'll have the doc do it tomorrow.
They told you my shoulders separated? No, I'm joking.
As Barnaby settled in, fellow newcomers Chris Gratton and Ossi Vananen arrived from Phoenix. An impromptu team meeting later that night marked the first official gathering of the New Look Avs.
I'm sure you guys all met the new guys. This is it, so take a look around, you guys. This is our family. These are the guys we're going to war with every night. These are the guys that we as coaches and management said this is the team we want, and we got it. So the marathon's over. From here on out, it's sprint. Every day forward, it's business approach. It's we do everything we can to win at all costs from here on out.
You've got winger Matthew Barnaby. He's tough, he's mean, he has some offensive skills. Gratton, 6'4", 225 pounds. Vananen, a defenseman, he's 6'4", 225. We're talking size for the Avalanche. Salo comes in to do a great job for the Avalanche.
One! Come on, boys! Now the Avalanche have a line of Gratton, Barnaby, and Correa.
When they throw a pair of on you, go down enough butterfly, leave it open, you.
And the newcomer, Ossi Vananen, on defense.
Time! Time! Look at me, don't look over there, look at me! Holy look at this check sandwich!
Now Sakic, good chance, and he scores! Sakic with a rocket in the Avalanche with a 1-0 lead.
Great goal, boys. Way to move puck around.
Here the Avs into the zone again, Sakic. Left it, Correa, a shot, scored, and the rebound, Adam Foote. Foote gets the winner. Woo! Right, right. Play or splitter.
Once you get on the ice, you got to play hard. That's going to be the toughest thing, playing hard against, good friends of mine.
Again, a shot. Rebound, he scored! Correa got the rebound, and he's on fire, and the Avalanche lead 1-0. Holy P.O. there in the middle. 39 to go in the second. Now Stratton out, throws him down against Brad Ferentz. I'll tell you, this club sticking together. Oh, no.
Beat! Bernie! Wide, Paul, wide! Hey! Scott!
Now put back on the line, and he gets it in front, and Nico Legion scores! And the game will end, and the Avalanche win it 3-2.
We got the 3 wins, no question. I think we're playing better. I mean, we're going through a stretch here. We're pretty much on the road for 2 weeks, so yeah, it's a good chance to get everybody together and get that chemistry.
You're listening to the head coach, Tony Granato, head coach of the Colorado Avalanche, right here on Sports Radio 950 The Fan. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, Lou.
Hard to believe there's only 6 games left, eh?
Well, it's winding down, and obviously with 2 weeks ago and with Detroit coming up back-to-back, it's a playoff-type atmosphere and environment. I'm sure that'll be like that the next 2 games, and obviously it's good preparation to get ready for April 7th.
We got a great opportunity here in front of us. Puck possession's a big thing, you guys. We want to attack. They get puck possession, bang, straight at them, finish our checks.
I just look forward to stepping into this rivalry. It's huge. It's something as an opposing player watching from the outskirts that you never wanted to miss, and I'm glad to be a part of it now.
So let's have a good start, same energy, get our 2 points, put the pressure on them. Come on. Here we go, Eddie.
We're chasing them for the conference, and obviously if something happens, we know we're going to be there and be ready to stand up as a team.
Well, you think I'm actually scared of you? You, Barnaby. Oh, what are you whining about, you piece of? Oh! Hey, why don't you try me? You chicken.
Back into the zone. Correa shot save made Legacy.
Let's go.
Barnaby's hurt. He is sliced. Barnaby's trying to continue the fight, but he's hurt. And McCarty sees that Bill and stops fighting.
Is there anyone that knows how to dial a long-distance number in there?
What you want?
I just want to call my kids because they'll freak out.
Yeah.
Hello? Hey, just in case the kids are watching, I'm okay. I'm just getting stitched up now. Yeah, fine. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew it was okay.
All right, talk to you later. Bye, I love you too. Thank you.
There goes Abisher. They are taking him out of there. Empty net at the other end. Couldn't be worse for them. Score! And the Detroit Red Wings put it away at a Zetterberg goal. It is 3-0.
It's a great rivalry. It's a lot of fun to be a part of. Just sometimes you come out on the wrong end.
As the scene shifted to Detroit, the Avalanche were looking to put an end to what was now a 5-game winless streak. Unfortunately, wins do not come easy in Hockey Town.
They open it up the other way. Chelios dropped it. Shot! Save on it!
Behind you, Ray! Ray! Homer! Homer!
Go, switch! Jimmy!
You know better than that!
Go, Polly! If it's Stevie Y, I'm going to go backhand. If it's not, I'm going to go forehand. Maybe not. What the hell? I'm going backhand anyway.
Whistle. Now McCarty's up with Chris Pratt.
He's got a penalty! Hey, Gratton's the only guy. Adam! You're already down a man, Adam.
Nick Lidstrom working the point on the power play. 12 seconds to go in the period. Matthew It's home! Lined up on that one.
They refuse to adjust their game to the way the defense is playing against them. They can get away with that against teams that aren't as talented as the top clubs in the league, but when you're playing a Detroit Red Wing team and you refuse to make an adjustment, you're going to lose. And that's what they're doing right now, and they've got to decide whether they're willing to stick with their game and maybe lose, or make adjustments and give themselves a better chance to win.
This is the first day we've been able to catch up and see each other. Did you miss Daddy?
Miss Daddy.
Yeah. Do you love your daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah? They go through a lot of sacrifices for me to be able to do what I enjoy, and today's just a great day for me. Is that an elephant I see?
Yeah.
Walking over here to me?
People seem to get hurt a lot in this game, and there's people sitting there that love you and watch you and see you get hit with a left that I got hit from Darren McCarty with, and the end result wasn't too good.
He manages to duck a few of those punches, and this one got him. And so I ran downstairs and called his cell phone because I saw him go off the ice, and I didn't get any answer. In that 2 seconds did I hang up the phone, he was calling me. And he told me he was okay, getting stitched up, and he'd be back out. Being together for so long, I told him, just give me that 1 minute. Just call me, say I'm okay or I'm not okay, and let me know.
She understands what I do. She understands what I have to do to stay in the league. And that's who I am. That's what I enjoy to do, too.
Here, sweetie. Put your... No, you got to put this one on first.
Well, the best ending, obviously, would be to bring home the cup to my family and our family and show everybody, and just to let him get the goal that he's strived for since he started.
The years fly by. You never know how many chances you have at winning it. I haven't won it yet. I've got to the conference finals a few times, and this is the year I want it to be.
By the final game of their regular season, Colorado's playoff position in the West had been secured. However, for the first time in a decade, the Avalanche would not win a division title. Faced with a meaningless game, Coach Granato focused on finishing strong and, more importantly, staying healthy.
Off the faceoff, Lyles, a shot! And a glove saved by Mason, and oh, look out here. Kariya is down. What happened to him?
I mean, nothing game for both teams to have that happen is unbelievable to me, but those things do happen, and you have to deal with them and get back.
When Paul Kariya got hurt with just a couple of minutes left in the last regular season game, it really kind of described the kind of season we had all year. On the other end, I said to myself, you know, a 100-point season, it's an accomplishment that's pretty special.
We all play for this time of season. This is what our team was built for. We made a ton of changes. We added the depth and experience and size and tenacity that we wanted to. We're built to win 16 games in the playoffs. He's been Killer Kelly's son, right? But now?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the top two guys.
Okay. Does his line generally go after their power play?
Yes.
Okay, so there you go. So we're going to want Grant and Barnaby and Danny ready for the shift after if they do kill it. I think confidence is one thing that I have in the group that I have to show all the time, that I believe in them, that we believe in one another. We're all going the same way for the same reason. Hey, this is what we all play for. This is what we all dream about, is getting the opportunity to compete for a Stanley Cup. I love our room. I love our team. I love our attitude right now. I love the challenge that they have in front of them. We're ready to go. We're excited to drop the puck.
It's that time, baby. It's that time. Let's turn it up. Here we go. Here we go, boys.
And we're underway from Denver, Colorado. Fans are into this right away. David Abisher, this is not his first NHL playoff game, but it's his first career start.
Get long series, Bush. Me and you.
Cross ice. Here's Blake. Lines and fires over the tip. Save it in on the rebound. Colorado scores first. It's Peter Forsberg. Shot. Sakic. Backhand. Score. 3-0 Colorado. David Abisher is the first goaltender other than Patrick Roy to start a playoff game since the Avalanche moved to Colorado, and he is successful.
Power play here for the Avalanche as Boucher went off at 9:01 for the second power play opportunity here for the Colorado Avalanche.
Way to work, Hedgie. Way to work, Hedgie. Way to battle.
Center pass, score! Joe Sakic right in the crease, bangs it home.
Gonna own you. Gonna own you. You sucker. You sucker. You sucker.
Santos behind the net. Out to Blake, drives the shot, score! Blake again, it may have been deflected. It's a power play goal, 5-2.
Nice job. That's one more step to where we're going, right? But tomorrow it's family day, and Let's Talk talks to you. It's family day for everybody. Make sure you get your rest. You do the little things, nutrition, and you're still thinking about Monday. We're going Monday to win another game.
We are at the American Airlines Center here in Dallas, Texas. This is playoff overtime hockey. Doesn't get any better than this as we are underway. And what a difference a goal will make in this series. It'll either be 3-0 Colorado or the Dallas Stars will be back in it down 2-1. Now it comes back to Matthew Barnaby again. He sends it between the circles, bounces out to the point, and the shot was blocked by Ott. Ott gets behind the defense. Ott is not a goal scorer, but he can be a hero here. He scores!
In Game 4, Dallas once again forced the Avalanche into sudden death, setting up another crucial overtime session.
Here's Spatos with it now. Spatos has shown good quickness so far in this game tonight. Gets it to the forehand, takes the shot. Oh, is that in? Yes, it is. The light's on. It is an overtime game winner for Marek Spatos. What a shot!
Steve Ott's goal could have really sunk the Avalanche. I think that was a huge emotional lift for Dallas. But in Game 4, Marek Spatos' double overtime goal is a huge punch back. A young guy contributing in a situation like that is enormous for them. And now going into Game 5, they got to close them out. They didn't close out Minnesota last year. Now they got a chance to close out Dallas and get some days off. That'd be huge for the Avalanche.
Crisply to the outside, now to Spantos. Looks over the front. Pretty good defensive play at the front of the net. So it's thrown in front. Score by Connor Wolchuk. And it's 2-1.
If we go back to our D, boys, we can't assume that he's going to get that through. We still got to be ready to come back hard, eh?
Make it so hard on them guys. They can't get their breakout. They look for the quick breakout, boys. If you don't get on that D, they're good enough to find it. Finish it, boys.
This is Forsberg to the outside. Backhander. Oh, crunching it with Hawk down. Oh, it looked like Turco had it sealed, but it went in, and it's 3-1. Boys, that's what time was. It is Forsberg held up to the wall behind. Coming by Spantos again, ragging around, fed in front. Hayden scores! Come boys! Come boys!
Like Greg.
We got him, Jed.
Thanks, man.
We get a nice little 5 days of rest to get ready for the next one, and we go about it the same way, boys. All right? Nice job.
You enjoy this one tonight, and then we move on. That's the way it is. You know, see what happens later on, see who we're playing next round, and you start dictating everything towards them.
It's very nice outside.
In the playoffs, you don't have a lot of family time. It's all business. You're just focusing on hockey, and in between rounds, if you can have a few days just to relax and get that rest and have that family time, it's great for everybody.
Okay, what team are you guys? What team am I?
Red Wings.
Okay. I'm the goalie. This is Mitchell and Chase. And our little girl Cameron, she doesn't play hockey.
Joe Sakic's what a lot of guys should be like. He doesn't cause problems for his organization. He shows up at the rink every day and works hard. And we should celebrate his career rather than bashing him for the fact that he doesn't want to do Sports Illustrated covers or he doesn't want to do a lot of TV interviews. He's a real special guy. He's a family guy. He's a committed professional to his community. Every team in the league should be blessed to have a guy like Joe Sakic in their organization.
Here, my turn to score on Mitch.
The limelight and things like that, I never really cared about that, and that's not what I grew up playing, trying to do. I just wanted to play hockey and enjoy myself.
Oh! Saved by, who am I?
He's one of the most likable athletes of our generation, but when he gets on the ice, he wants to win. And I think that's why he's so soundly respected by everybody in the National Hockey League and the players that he plays against. Everybody loves Joe.
There are players in all sports that when it fails quickly. And I think Selanne has been on the decline the last couple of years, and it has just been more dramatic this year.
You know, we look for him in the playoffs to be a big part of our team. I don't think there's any doubt that's what he's in the lineup for. That's what he's here for. He came here to win, and he's going to have that opportunity in playoffs to step up and make the big plays for us.
We decide in here. Come on!
Teemu Selanne is the third member of this forward line for Colorado. And whenever he has the puck, expect the San Jose fans to boo. And it's squirts free to Selanne. He had a poke off his stick. Selanne has mishandled the puck a number of times early. He has not looked comfortable so far. Ekman backhand, left toe, save, rebound, Korolov, and stops somehow. Shot score! 3-0 San Jose!
Team with some homework, please. Thank you very much. Good game tonight.
No, it wasn't that good.
Thank you. Thank you.
And a surprise, too, that Teemu Selanne, a one-time scoring champion in this league, will not be playing.
Yeah, with Alex Tanguay coming back into the lineup, the Colorado Avalanche are going in a different direction.
Lyles now. Lyles with a shot. Knocked down rebound. How did he get that one at the side of the net? The play is stopped. On top of the puck is Nabokov as Joe Sakic had to think he had the second half's goal.
He can't believe it.
It's history. Final score in the game. The Sharks 4 and the Avalanche 1.
Although the series shifted to Denver, the momentum remained with San Jose. In Game 3, the Avs were victimized by one bounce too many when the Sharks scored the game's only goal off of David Abisher's back. Down 3-0 in the series, a determined Avalanche team charted a bold course toward NHL history. 4 straight playoff wins.
And we go here to the overtime with the power play still underway. That one will be cleared into the corner. Offensive zone for the Avalanche here. Stepping up, but get it into the middle. Raji lost it. Score! Joe Sakic!
It's just really a matter of time with him. It might be the second overtime, it might be the third, but he's got that shot and that instinct for the game, and he's a game breaker. He's done it his whole career, and tonight was huge for us.
We're very happy we're getting a chance to go back to San Jose, and it's going to be fun. I mean, if we can win that game, it puts a lot of pressure on them.
Welcome to the HP Pavilion in San Jose, California. It's Game 5, the second-round series between the Avalanche and the San Jose Sharks. Joe Sakic in overtime with the hero in Game 4. Who will be the hero for the Avalanche tonight?
We're gonna get it, boys! We're gonna get it! Way to work, buddy!
Solani trying to wrap around. Shot, score! It's Joe Sakic from Teemu Selanne, and he's tied the game at 1. Selanne has really come on now. You get the sense he's really been challenged. You can see it coming today, and he sets up the game-tying goal.
Center, Sakic, shot! Score! Super Joe does it again! The Avs are still alive! They're going back to Denver for Game 6! Super Joe from Peter Forsberg, and the Avs win in overtime. They can still do it!
Way to work. Way to work. Pete, great job. Connell, great job. Nico, where Danny? Good job. Way to work, Kurt. Hadji.
We're really happy with this win, and gotta be happy today, but it's a new game on Tuesday, and we gotta get ready for that one. Thanks, Peter.
That's why he's our captain. You know, Joe came up huge in games 4 and 5 with 2 big overtime-winning goals. He's been doing that all year for us, and you know, tonight I'm just looking forward to getting back in the lineup and helping our team win the game.
Into the middle, finds the D, Rafsy, poke checked away, Konowalchuk, centering pass, deflected in the air, shot, down close, and scored! 1-0 Sharks! And a 2-on-1 the other way, maybe, Ricci coming, Ricci looking far side, the move into the middle, a shot, score! Jonathan Cheechoo! And it is 3-0 Sharks!
First of all, they executed their game plan perfect. It's the same as ours, you guys. Get it behind the D, get a forecheck going, finish your checks, pinch it. The only thing they're doing way more aggressive is their DR, they're pinching all the time. So wingers, we have to do a better job. We have to want to get the puck up. Let's get skating now. This period, we take advantage, moving our feet all period. We play in their end the same way we did the other night there, all right?
34 seconds left to go in the third period. Colorado Avalanche. Desperation now becomes the word. Down by 2 in this must-win game. 12 seconds left to go. It ain't going to happen.
Congratulations, San Jose. Conference final, first time they win it 3-1.
There's nothing you can say right now that's going to make anybody feel any better. But, proud of every one of you guys. We came up short from what we wanted to do. But let's move on. I don't know, like I said, I wish I could tell you that I knew what to say now, or I was prepared to say something, but I thought we'd be playing for another month. Right? Okay, so you guys got the room yourself. I'll see you guys every one. Okay? It was a wonderful group to be associated with. Like I said after the game, I didn't expect it to end, so you don't have anything to say. No words come out.
In this series against the Sharks, we didn't even play like the level we can play. We're terrible. And we didn't deserve to win this series. I don't know why we couldn't do it.
There's ups and downs in the season and a playoff run, and we just got too far behind in this series. And, it's very disappointing, but there's not much we can do now.
I don't think anyone thought that tonight we wouldn't be boarding a plane tomorrow morning to go to San Jose, and it's going to sink in a couple weeks when you're not playing and you're at home and there's nothing to do, and that's probably the toughest part.
The way I look at it, it was a disappointing season. Tamo and Paul came here, Bugner, Barnaby, Gratton, we had a great team, and just ended like this. And the way I see it was a very disappointing season.